With fewer people to review content, our automated systems will be stepping in to keep YouTube safe. More videos will be removed than normal during this time, including content that does not violate our community guidelines. We know this will be hard for all of you. Oh, Dios mío. Now I feel like a restaurant owner who has his business closed down during this time. How long will this shit last, by the way? Come to YouTube, make a living. We'll pay you if you make good content. Let's both of us profit. Oh, by the way, F you, we're going to remove videos that don't break the rules. We even have like Styxhexenhammer666. Just... I have no words anymore. I would like to say that they just threw people under the bus, but I mean, I think it's more of the they chained people to the railway tracks type of deal. I bet that the trusted creators, the mainstream media, would have their videos removed by this. You do realize that some of us are acutely aware that you telecommute work, that it would take you about a week or so to develop a way for mods to work from home. Yeah, but if they can get mods to work from home, what do you think will get the mods to come back? Like, you need to understand how this works. The people at the top, they want to not get sick and enjoy the sunshine on their yachts. And while some of the people can work at home, they shouldn't get too comfortable. Because once this is over, they need to come back at the office so that the people at the top can micromanage everything and then get like a big dick thinking that they have the power over other people's lives. Basically, we run a higher risk on losing our channels. Yep. Does this mean you will postpone closing down channels that accumulate too many strikes? See, like this would be a good point. It's like, alright, so your system takes down more videos than it should. But can you then at least not give strikes until some person actually reviews it? It's a bit early for an April Fool's joke. No, like this legitimately is like an April Fool's joke. Thanks for the heads up. Deleting my channel, bro. You are indescribably useless. Sorry, I'm so thankful I quit uploading. Best thing I could have done with my mental health. Yeah, no, this job is really great. You know, working from home. Mwah. You set your own time hours and you get to make people happy. But every time you click that upload, you're sweating. You're sweating bullets, brah. You're sweating bullets. So you're a publisher, including content that does not violate our community guidelines. Good job. That automated system is working great. And by the way, like, there's already people being demonetized by this. Like, look at the Star Wars girl is saying that out of nowhere, Team YouTube suddenly decided that an old video violated the rules, so now they decided to take away his monetization for 3 months. If you really cared, you would have done your job in the first place and cut it when it aired. So I guess, yeah, they demonetize people for 3 months because I guess that's how much they think this is going to take. Oh my god. This is just I mean, you know, of course they have the right to do this. But if a boss at a factory would behave like this towards the employees, it would probably violate a couple of labor laws here in Europe, at least. So yeah, no, I'm making this video more for creators rather than other people. Make sure that what you upload is squeaky clean. What can I say? And in a time where we desperately need humor the most, I guess YouTube is going to become the most sanitized place on the internet. So I don't know where I'm going to get my laughs now, but I don't think it's going to be from YouTube, because I guarantee to you, every single content creator is going to triple think before uploading a video. You're going to see some of the most squeaky clean videos ever uploaded on this platform from now on. Oh, and don't think that this is just people like me complaining. Even Sean and Jen is pointing this out. Like, it's a bipartisan issue at this point. He is making fun by pointing out that this can't be done from home. Clearly, they must have to go physically pull the videos out of the database, like they're deactivating HAL 9000. I never laughed at one of Sean's takes, but no, this is legitimately funny. And you can see like the people subscribe to Sean and Jen are laughing at it, and we have Becca Lewis now. She's the one that made the YouTube radicalization thing. I get your point, but also it's an incredibly traumatizing job that requires both official and unofficial channels of workplace support and community. They don't even get enough as is in the office. I worry about anyone trying to do this job in full isolation. Becca, there is an article in the press where a guy that is a moderator at Facebook had a heart attack in the middle of the office. And no one got up to help him. No one even turned his head. I don't know what support and community you're talking about, sweetie, but it's definitely not a thing that these multi-billion corporations are doing. They want you to work as much as possible, to pay you as little as possible. There is no workplace community. The real issue is, as I see it, is that YouTube has set up a system whereby ensuring the safety of their content moderators necessitate financial harm of their content creators and vice versa. And by the way, like here is another thing that just clicked suddenly, right? So the idea that if you're at the workplace, you get support and community, but if you're at home, you get isolation. Becca, most people have families. I get more support and community from my girlfriend. And if I were to have kids, I would get more support from them than I would get from a soulless for-profit corporation. Are these people replacing the corporation with the family? Like, I definitely get the whole shtick with the corporate family, blah, blah, blah. But you do realize that's a PR thing, right? Like, that is just not real. The corporation doesn't care for you as if it's the mother and you're sucking at its bosom. Jesus, the mentality of these people, honestly. Yes, the problem is capitalism, because in China, this doesn't happen. Yes, absolutely. If this was a Chinese country, or if this was the USSR or Venezuela, this wouldn't be an issue. Well, I guess in Venezuela it wouldn't be an issue because they don't have corporations the size of YouTube today. Every YouTube video is kept on a VHS stamp in a centralized location. That's how they are served. Aisles of VHS player stories high, row after row. Yeah, so everyone is mocking this, and there's people that legitimately do not believe Google. That they just can't get their people to work from home. And apparently Google YouTube extended workforce means temporary contractors who don't have access to work from home. So reduced staffing in some offices doesn't mean people working at some home taking time off. By the way, like this thing with temporary contractor, it's what a lot of companies do in my country in order to get past labor laws. Like, I met this girl who works at an IT company, and the whole shtick is that you're not supposed to make a person work for more than 8 hours. You can't just fire a person like that. You have to, there are certain Romanian regulations that a company has to follow when dealing with an employee. And by making them contractors, they just bypass all the labor laws. So if you want to work at that IT company, you have to be self-employed. But you still have to go to their office, you still have to put in the hours, you still have to do the work, and they can just fire you like that. And you have to do your own taxes, because in Romanian law, the company has to do the taxes for you. So I don't know if this is the case with Google, but a lot of IT companies are doing this. Like, they're hiring contractors rather than just have employees to bypass a lot of the the progressive regulations that you see every left-leaning government just put up forward. And they're like, yeah, no, this is how companies should treat their employees. Yeah, we're left-leaning, we're progressive, we care about the working class. And then companies are like, oh, yeah, well, we're not working with people, we're working with other businesses. Just so happens that every single business we work with is just one guy that's running it. However, as they previously mentioned, they don't have many people available, right? Which probably explains one of the greatest mysteries that is going on the Twitter right now. If you go on Google and you go for the Democratic Party and you hit enter, get something very interesting. I do not know who made this. I do not know how it got here, but then it is.